As part of IC, I had once received a very innocent question from a complainant saying, after listening to all these details, is there anything that you are going to take, any kind of action that you are going to take against the person, against the wrongdoer? So I thought a short video on this matter will be helpful for general awareness of women that yes, there are different kinds of actions which can be taken against the wrongdoer in case you raise the complaint. So definitely in case you are facing such kind of issue at your workplace, you should definitely raise it to the internal committee, raise it to the appropriate officer, and let me highlight a few actions which can be taken against the wrongdoer in case the case is proven in the favor of the complainant or the person who has filed the complaint. So the first action that can be taken is a written apology. So in case the matter is somewhere where only apology is sufficient, a written apology can be requested, or a written apology can be demanded from the wrongdoer in this case. There can also be possibility of verbal or written warnings which will be given to the wrongdoers so that they do not repeat these activities either with the same complainant or with some other complainant another day. So in case the IC feels that the matter is not extremely serious, wherein an order of suspension or a demotion or a dismissal should be given, if this case is not that serious, certain such kind of punishments can also be advised by the internal committee. Written warning is always helpful because things are in writing, and tomorrow in case the person repeats the mistake, a further stricter action can be taken against the person. One of the harshest punishment which can be given to such offenders is suspension from the services, immediate suspension from the services, or we can call it termination from the services as well, or there can be a demotion, as in maybe the person was working as a manager and now he will be demoted to a designation which is below a manager. Next can be withholding of increments. So maybe the person doesn't go through the appraisal cycle for that particular period and all his increments, promotions are held back for a certain period of time. So this is also definitely a legible punishment under POSH Act. IC can also decide to transfer the person, in which case the person may be asked to function from some other branch of the office in case the office has multiple branches. But again, this kind of punishment can only be suggested in case the in case the office has various branches. In case it has only one branch of only one office, such transfers cannot be allowed. There can be fines. There can be penalties imposed upon the wrongdoer. The amount of this penalty should be determined by the IC and should be suggested to the employer. But definitely it should not be considered as money being paid for the wrongdoing. It will be clearly mentioned as fine and penalty, and the case against the offender will be registered in this case. There can be dismissal. So the next action which the IC can take is the dismissal from the services. He may be asked to leave the work premises, to leave the work as well. Recommend a counseling session. In case IC feels that people are not, the complainant and the respondent are not in a very comfortable position to work further in the organization, they can be recommended a counseling session which will help them to survive in an environment which is post this inquiry. So counseling session will definitely be of use to such people. There can be other actions which can be considered fit under the circumstances by the IC, and the IC, after discussing with all the 4 members, so minimum members in IC is 4, and there is an external member and there is a senior woman member as well. So after due discussions, due deliberations amongst the members of the IC, they can decide on certain action being taken against the against the respondent. So these are few recommended actions which can be taken against the respondent in case there are complaints against him on POSH. I hope this video is helpful. For more of such updates, please subscribe to my channel and do hit the bell icon for knowing when I'm posting a new video. Thank you.